Memorandum vouchers. Memorandum vouchers are those vouchers that do not impact your books of accounts. It is used when the actual purpose of an expense is not sure and can be converted to any voucher type. It will not impact the accounts unless converted to a normal voucher type. The impact of a memorandum voucher can be seen by creating scenarios. In this section, making suspense payments. Vouchers not verified at the time of entry. Items given for approval. Memorandum voucher register. Memorandum vouchers in daybook. Exception reports with memorandum vouchers. Making suspense payments. Consider that a company gives its employees cash to buy office supplies, the exact nature and cost of which are unknown. For this transaction, you can enter a voucher for the petty cash advance, a voucher to record the actual expenditure details when they are known, and another voucher to record the return of surplus cash. However, a simpler way of doing it is to enter a memorandum voucher when the cash is advanced, and then turn it into a payment voucher for the actual amount spent when the details are known. For example, the company pays its employees Rs. 1,000 as petty cash advance for office expenses. 1. Press Alt plus J. Go to Create Vouchers, press F10. Other vouchers, type or select Memorandum Voucher. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally Vouchers, press F10. Other vouchers, type or select Memorandum Voucher. 2. In case the voucher is inactive, you will be prompted to activate the Memorandum Voucher type. Select Yes or press Y to proceed. 3. If you want to change the voucher date, press F2, Date. When you press F2 to change the date shown is for the subsequent day of the current date. This is done to avoid manual entry of date for the next day, as the immediate next day is the most common business day. You can, however, enter any date, even a date before the current date. 4. Enter the transaction details. Debit office supplies account. Credit cash account. Vouchers not verified at the time of entry. If there is no clarity with the details of a voucher you are entering, you can enter it as a memorandum voucher and amend it later when the details are available. Open a memorandum voucher and press the required function key to amend the voucher. For example, press F5, Payment, to amend the memorandum voucher to payment voucher. Items given for approval. Generally completed sales are entered into books. In case items are given on approval, use a memo voucher to track and convert it into a proper sales voucher. You can delete the memorandum voucher if the sale is not made. Memorandum voucher register. 1. Press Alt plus G. Go to, type or select Memorandum Register and press Enter. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally, display more reports, exception reports, Memorandum Register. 2. Press Enter on the selected period to view the Voucher Register report. All the memorandum vouchers recorded in that period are displayed in this report. You can also view memorandum vouchers from the daybook. You can alter and convert a memorandum voucher into a regular voucher when you decide to consider the entry into your books. Use scenarios to see the effect of memorandum entries on reports and statements. Memorandum vouchers in daybook. To view entered memorandum vouchers, you can go to Daybook. Daybook is a report to view transactions recorded in the day. 1. Press Alt plus G. Go to, type or select Daybook and press Enter. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally, Daybook. 2. If you want to change the date, press F2, Date. When you press F2 to change the date shown is for the subsequent day of the current date. This is done to avoid manual entry of date for the next day, as the immediate next day is the most common business day. You can, however, enter any date, even a date before the current date. 3. You can see memorandum vouchers along with all other vouchers recorded in the day here. 4. If you want to see only memorandum voucher types, press F4, Voucher Type, and select Memorandum Voucher Type to view. In Daybook you can also see transactions for a date range by pressing Alt plus F2, period, and mention from and to date to view transactions of that period. Exception reports for Memorandum Vouchers. 1. Press Alt plus G. Go to, type or select Memorandum Register and press Enter. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally, display more reports, exception reports, Memorandum Register. 2. In Memorandum Register you can also see transactions for a date range by pressing F2, date, and mention from and to date to view transactions of that period.
Creation of scenarios for Memorandum Vouchers. Scenario management is a management tool that enables projecting accounts and inventory-related information by including certain types of vouchers without affecting the source data. It is also a useful forecasting tool, i.e., you can forecast the expenses using provisional vouchers such as Memorandum Voucher. In this section, create a scenario. Use Memorandum Vouchers and scenarios. Use scenarios in reports. Create a scenario. 1. Press Alt plus G, go to, create master, type or select scenario, and press Enter. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally create scenario. 2. Enter a suitable scenario name. 3. Enable the option Include Actuals and set preferences for Forex calculations and inventory calculations. A. Set Exclude Forex Gains/Losses calculations to Yes if you do not want the unadjusted Forex gains/loss element to reflect in the scenario. B. Set Exclude Inventory Tracking calculations to Yes if you do not want the Sales/Purchase Bills Pending element to reflect in the scenario. 4. Select the vouchers to include, these vouchers will affect the scenario created, and select the vouchers to exclude, these vouchers will not affect the scenario created. 5. Accept the screen. As always, you can press Ctrl plus A to save. Use Memorandum Voucher in scenarios. Recording transactions for accounting entry in TallyPrime follow a simple pattern. You can record a transaction with the following steps. A company pays its employees 37,000 rupees as cash advance for office expenses is used as an example. 1. Press Alt plus G, go to, create voucher press F10, other vouchers, type or select Memorandum Voucher. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally Vouchers, press F10, other vouchers, type or select Memorandum Voucher. 2. In case the voucher is inactive, you will be prompted to activate the Memorandum Voucher type. Select Yes or press Y to proceed. 3. If you want to change the voucher date, press F2, date. When you press F2 to change the date shown is for the subsequent day of the current date. This is done to avoid manual entry of date for the next day, as the immediate next day is the most common business day. You can however enter any date, even a date, before the current date. 4. In DR, select Office Supplies account and specify the amount. As in other transactions, you can create the ledger on the fly by pressing Alt plus C. Alternatively, press Alt plus G, go to, create master type or select ledger and press Enter. 5. In CR, select payment mode, for example, cash and specify the amount. If the amount is not equivalent to the debit amount, you need to select another credit ledger. 6. Provide narration, if any, and accept the voucher. As always, you can use Ctrl plus A to accept. Use scenarios in reports. You can use scenarios and statements, not registers, to compare the actuals with the provisional details by using the Alt plus C, New Column, button. 1. Press Alt plus G, go to, type or select Balance Sheet and press Enter. Alternatively, Gateway of Tally Balance Sheet. 2. Press Alt plus C, New Column. 3. Select the scenario required. The balance sheet with the scenario appears as shown below.